I pieced out and went to Orlando and worked for Disneyworld.
That's cool.
So that's how I started. So I did an internship at Disney where I was a lifeguard. So I had a lot more fun in college. I had a lot more fun at Disney World than I did in college as far as partying goes. Didn't really learn anything. And then I came back and did
Didn't you dress up? Weren't you? Come on.
Yeah,
I was a lifeguard.
No,
I did try out.
I
tried out for Prince Charming, yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
No way.
You didn't get it or what?
No, absolutely not. No. Putting me on the spot here. Yeah, that was an interesting time. I had a lot of fun, and it was
That's cool.
It was great because in college to graduate, I had to have an internship, and then and this one was paid. And at the time in Austin, there was no paid internships back in 2003, and so I went there and got 12 hours credit and an internship credit and paid. So it was great. And I came back, did 18 hours, finished my last semester, did another internship at Disney, but this time in sales and marketing. So with that, I wasn't working really at the parks. I was driving around in a soccer mom van that was billboard wrapped. So all the new rides or whatever, like the van I drove was had Crush from Finding Nemo on it. And so I drive around that van to all the resorts and hotels all over Orlando and the outskirts, and talk to the people that were selling the tickets to, the tourists, or filling up the brochures and just kind of, giving away free stuff.
That's
so
hilarious.
That was my job. And what's great about that internship is you get the opportunity to shadow anybody in a Fortune 500 company. So for me, I emailed and I'm pretty sure he was the head of marketing at Disney World related to ABC. So he brought me on to basically be a PA on a couple Extreme Makeover Home Edition episodes when they would bring the family to Disney World while they're remodeling their home and wherever. So those were my first PA jobs. So then I was PAing that. I did Super Nanny, a couple, the Beach Boys was playing and stuff. So I did a bunch of run and gun PA work. Cool. And then when I left that guy referred me to a production company in Orlando. So I started doing PA work for Pink Sneakers, which is a huge reality production company back then. Okay. They were doing Hogan Knows Best on VH1. I don't know if you remember that. Mm-hmm. Or
vaguely.
Yeah, True Life on MTV.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
TR Girls was a thing on VH1. Then there was Extreme Makeover Home Edition. I'm sorry, not Extreme. My Fabulous Life Presents My Big Fat Fabulous Wedding on VH1.
That's a mouthful.
Which turned into Redneck Wedding later on. So yeah, did a bunch of that stuff, and I was a transcriber, so I was a transcriptionist, typing everything that the cameras would say and do. Back before you could just put it in the system. Wow. So it was me on a typewriter listening to 2 tapes every day and typing. And I was not fast at all, so I was barely cutting it. And then I made a point to start learning the camera equipment and stay later. So then I was equipment manager, and then in the field PA, and then
is that where your love of
AC.
cameras started?
No, I always liked cameras, in high school, and but I think then doing the reality stuff was at the time got me into organizing and doing multicam and figuring out okay, this piece goes here, and keeping it all separate, and getting a little anal with it, but I don't know. I've always liked cameras. Yeah. So.